everybody, it's Carrie Van, and I'm back here live today again on YouTube. And I just want to share with you a couple tips for getting rid of plantar fasciitis, as well as managing foot pain and getting rid of foot pain. And a couple things first. Yes, I've got a lot of experience with this. I've suffered with foot issues starting at a young age. I danced, I destroyed my feet. I have a congenital disorder or joint missing. I've had severe plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonitis. I've gone to the point where I've had to rebuild my whole foot, couldn't walk. So I get it. And that's why I've been proactive about finding solutions. And one of the simplest places to start is actually support for our feet. And we need support when we're walking a lot, especially when we have certain things going on. Everybody is different. I know that's what works for me, and that's what works for a lot of people. So when we're doing a lot of walking, you want a supportive tennis shoe. You want something that is go get fitted at a local shoe store that fits your foot, that offers support. You may need a little more arch support. You may need less. You may need a wider box, a neutral stabilizer, whatever. Get fitted so that you have a good supportive tennis shoe. You can go a long way with a good supportive tennis shoe. Now, if that's not enough and you're still having issues, you may need more. You may need a custom-built orthotic that goes in the tennis shoe. And that's actually what I have myself. And I'm going to take it out of this shoe here right now and just show you. This is an example of an orthotic I wear that works. I've tried many, and it may take some trial and error, but putting that in your shoe and then adding in your walking can also provide additional support. So we've got the orthotic. Now, just on the topic of shoes, indoors, a lot of times we forget about, being indoors, we can still do damage to our feet. I see this happen all the time. Somebody will be walking and they're having issues with their feet and they're not supporting their foot indoors. And this is for myself included. I actually wear an indoor shoe, and I actually put my orthotic in it too. This is a silver shoe, and they're great. And it has a Velcro. You can see the support here. And I could put an orthotic in it. So if you need an orthotic, you can add that in the shoe. So we've got the support. One last note on support, even though it's simple, there's a lot to share, is that you can actually, I know summer's coming up, get support in a sandal. And I have two styles here that I use. I had to do a little research. I found a physical therapist that actually could take the frame of my foot and they send it away to a company where they can put the orthotic, build it into the sandal. So I just want you to know that exists if you need more support and you want to wear a sandal in the summer. I know I do occasionally. So that is an option. So I just wanted you to know that. Now, sometimes, and actually I'm going to give my husband credit for this one, we need even additional support. And I have been using these actually for the past 6 months almost. These are great. Tommy Copper creates a little arch support that you can see slide in over your foot, and it gives you an additional support that you can wear in your sneaker. Now you could use it without an orthotic. I actually use it with my orthotic, and it's wonderful. It's giving me a little more support, and I'm not having any problems. So I just wanted to share that with you as well. You can get a slide on. This is Tommy Copper arch support. Okay, so we've got support covered. That is key. The other thing that we really need to be addressing is the fascia of our foot. What is going on underneath it? I love the foot wakers. I have been using them for quite some time. I work with the woman that invented them, and she actually helped me rebuild my feet. I'm on a mat here. You can do this sitting in a chair with them on the floor or standing, but I just want you to get a little visual here. You're going to be working the heel fascia, then the arch fascia, then the ball of the foot. This is very quick, by the way. You'd be taking your time and then getting in the flexion movement of the toes. You can even get a little deeper stretch in the Achilles and so forth. But the whole point is that you are working the fascia of your feet. Remember, that is the spider web-like substance that covers our whole body, and we can get adhesions there, and that can cause inflammation and restrict our movement. So we want to address the fascia of our foot. That helps with plantar fasciitis, which is just inflamed fascia of the feet. And, when you feel this, most likely you need to do it. And this is something that I consider now it's a daily habit for me. And that's what, anybody that I work with, I encourage them to create this habit of fascia release for the feet because it's so important. So again, foot wakers, that's one line of defense for the fascia of the feet. The other thing is one of my favorite tools here is a pro stretch. And again, you can stand, if this is my foot, rocking back and forth. This is great for the health of the Achilles tendon, calf muscles, so forth, getting range of motion in the ankle. It was shared a long time ago from a client of mine that had really bad issues with his Achilles, and I just fell in love with it. So I use this occasionally as well. If I feel that I'm getting tight, it offers a deeper range of motion. And one other thing I do want to share in terms of deeper range of motion is that when we have, let's say, plantar fasciitis, we are stressing the plantar fascia, the ball of the foot. It's like if you're a woman and you're wearing high heels, that's what you're doing. And we need balance. And the other opposite movement is dorsiflexion, where we're flexing the foot. This is one of my favorite tools. This has saved me as well. This is the Strasbourg sock. And I'm actually going to just show you how it works. I'm going to slip this other sock off, and I'm going to put this on. You can sleep with this sock at night. It goes on, and then boom. We can put our foot into flexion, dorsiflexion. So you can see it stays there. And then I can Velcro it in place, and boom. Now I'm counterbalancing the plantar flexion movement of my ankle. I'm getting that dorsiflexion in, you can see here, into the ankle, and I can sleep with this on. And again, it's easy to sleep with. A lot of times the bigger braces and everything are a little bit bulky and they're harder to sleep with. So the sock I actually have two of them. I've used them on both feet, and they're a great line of defense for plantar fasciitis. Okay, so I'm taking the sock off, but we have covered a lot of different things here today. I just wanted to get on and just briefly share this information with you. We've got our support, just to recap. And again, shoes, possibly orthotic and or arch inserts that very, very helpful, can go a long way. We've got to work our fascia, favorite the foot wakers, keep our mobility, the pro stretch, of course, adding in additional calf stretches and stretches for the front of the ankle and strengthening for the ankle as well, which I didn't mention is important too. And then if you're in a really bad state of plantar fasciitis and you need to really reverse it, then you can use the sock that I showed you to get in more dorsiflexion into your ankle. Okay, so that sums it up. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming today, and I hope that this provided value for you. Again, any of the equipment that I shared with you today, except for the arch support, you can find in my equipment link at movementcraft.com. So check it out and have a great day.